Good morning, everybody. We're back. Coffee Chat is live. We are here. We are back after a little vacation from Coffee Chat. We'll let everybody catch up with the fact that we are live and online and back full swing with a bunch of new content. Good morning, everyone. We're back live online. We'll wait for everyone to catch up. How is everybody? We've got a lot of emails and text messages and things. Good morning, Dodie. Wondering if I'm still alive, if we're coming back. Here we are. After being in school since July and being finished with most of it now and being on a month break and working full-time and all of that. Hi, Armina from Memphis. I just needed a break. I needed a break to kind of rethink what we're doing, how we're doing it. Good morning, Dolly. Good morning, everybody. So we are back. We are live. We are online. I'm still alive. Coffee Chat is not dead. Good morning, Melissa, Angie. Hey, everybody. Okay, we're here. We're here. Sometimes you just need a break, you know? I was, I've been doing Coffee Chat live since 2016 or 17, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time of doing it every weekend, and I just needed a break, you guys. I just needed to take a step back and think about what I want to do with this, what I feel like my purpose is with this. As those of you know that follow me, this is my give back, so I don't make money off of this. I just get up on Saturday mornings and I pay Tracy to join me, and I just give this to you. It's like a free class every week. So I just needed a reset. All right, we're going to loop in the podcast, folks. Good morning, podcast people. Coffee Chat is back live. Here we are. All right, so our new body of content is going to be another, some more topical. You know, my books have been called Practical Change, and then they have a subtitle. And so this new body of content is going to be a presentation of the Practical Change body of work. And what we're going to do is we're going to approach your life from three perspectives. So kind of like your prosperity plan, what does that look like? Your personal power, kind of like how are you showing up in the world, and are you owning your worth? That's going to be like kind of that conversation. Then we're going to talk about your practical habits and behaviors and routines. So picture a triangle, and you'll see we'll actually create a sheet, and we'll have some downloadables and deliverables that you can print out that will go along with all these conversations. I am still in the middle of figuring it out in my head and putting it to paper. I've talked it through with Kim and Tracy a little bit, and I'm still working on it. So I'm not prepared yet to put out printed matter. However, I didn't want to delay Coffee Chat coming back to you any longer. So here we are. So I recommend that you grab your notebook if you have it from before. And if you're new to watching us, I recommend that you grab a notebook. The Coffee Chats are going to be presented like a class. It'll be every Saturday morning at 8:30. We may take a break we were going to do every 3 and take the 4th off, but I don't think I'm going to do it like that. I think I'm just going to go maybe 4, 5, or 6 and then take a break. So I will let you guys know, and the break will just be 1 week. And on that week that we take off, I'm going to give you some homework to do, and there'll be like the week before, there'll be a sheet that you can download, and then I'll recommend that you work on something in your life for that period of time where you don't see me. So this will be a little bit more structured in that I'm going to follow a protocol for presenting it to you, because my time is really valuable, your time is valuable, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you something that you can use that you can work on and that you can get something out of if you're willing to watch and do the work, right? This is free. It's a free class. I bill out at a high rate per hour, so my time is valuable, your time is valuable, so let's make the most of our time together and let me contribute something to you that I feel like you'll be able to take and work with it and do something with it. Good morning, Lynn Marie. So this morning we're going to begin that 3-pointed triangle in between sort of your personal routines and habits and your prosperity plan. So we're going to begin sort of on this side. And this morning we're going to talk about radiation and attraction. So we've talked before about the law of attraction and the scale of emotions and how your set point for attracting things into your life is sort of your mood and your demeanor and how you're feeling. And we're going to delve a little bit deeper into that, talking about it from a radiating standpoint. So picture, you remember those old-fashioned heaters? You know, if you had an old house, it was like actually, you know, built into the wall, a radiator. And, you know, when you turned on the heat, it radiated heat, right? It radiated heat. Erica says she's letting people know her time is valuable. Erica, that's going to be one of our points when we get to the personal power conversations. That's exactly what I'm going to talk to you guys about, how your time is worth something, and make sure that in your work life and in your regular life, oh, we have some kind of an idiot here. Okay, we're going to block him. Did you see that? Somebody telling us we should stay barefoot and pregnant and obey our man. I'm sorry. I just blocked him and banned him, but I mean, seriously? I can't. Tracy, did you see that? Oh my God. What an idiot. I'm sorry. That's not nice. But I mean, really? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That just caught me. Anyway, we're going to talk, when we get into that personal power thing, we're going to talk about your worth and making sure that you are valuing yourself and your time. Sarah says she needed that laugh. Somebody just asked me, okay, Lisa, I don't have anything for you to print out right now. I'm saying that with this body of work, with our conversations every Saturday morning, I'm going to start to give you downloadables. However, there is a lot of free stuff that you can print on the site already. So if you go to revealingleaders.com, you will see a button at the top that says free stuff. If you click that, there's a bunch of downloadables from the past that you can use if you know, there's some things that you can work on and work through if you want something to download right now. Anyway, we will be coming up with new worksheets and we'll be announcing them as I go live on Saturday mornings. We'll tell you to go to the site and download whatever it is. All right, I'm still laughing over that gentleman that told me I should stay barefoot and pregnant. First of all, I'm going to be 54, so I mean, you know, that's kind of like, that ship has sailed. My kid's going to be 21 this year. My husband's watching from upstairs. I'm sure he's roaring over seeing that. Anyway, okay. Back to where we're going to start. Radiation and attraction. So remember those old radiators in the home, right? Old houses, and you turn it on and it radiates out heat. And you'd walk by it and you could feel the heat radiating from it. Okay? So this is what you are. When you are in a particular mood, or you are thinking particular things, or you're critical in nature, or you're negative, or you're insulting people, or you're unhappy with your life, or you're just being pissy and shitty, or if you're happy and joyful and enthusiastic, or if inside your mind you're thinking that you'll never have enough money, your job isn't good enough, you don't know what you're going to do with your life, you'll never be thin enough, you'll never be fit enough, whatever you think inside your head, all those things that you think nobody can hear because you're not saying them out loud, or maybe you are saying them out loud, all of that is what you are radiating, okay? And where you radiate from is where you attract in. You are, in essence, a giant magnet. So if you are, my favorite example of this is the Peanuts character, Pigpen, with the dirt cloud over his head. He is obviously radiating dirt, and he's attracting more dirt. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're a radiator. You are radiating out however you are in here. And when you're putting that out there, that's what's coming back to you. So if your life is not as you want it to be, and you can't seem to change anything, and you don't know why that is, here's your first clue. Basically, what we're going to do with this new content is give you all the clues as to why your life isn't the life that you want it to be. And then we're going to show you what to do to fix it, to solve the mystery for yourself of how come you don't have the income that you want, the job that you want, the body that you want, the partner that you want, the life that you want. People go around going, how come my life isn't the way that I want it to be? We're going to give you the clue, and we're going to give you the solution so you can solve the mystery for yourself, okay? The first clue is that what you radiate out is what you attract in. So this is the law of attraction, just talking about it in a little bit of a different way. I want you to think of yourself as a magnet. And whatever you are radiating out, you are pulling to you, okay? So if you're pissy and shitty and you have poverty consciousness, that's what you're bringing to you. And when you go, how come I don't have any good opportunities, or how come my bank balance doesn't change any, it's not really a mystery. It's because you wake up in the morning thinking about how poor you are or how you don't have enough. I have news for you. In order for you to take a crack at your thinking, you're gonna have to fake it till you make it at first. So even though your checkbook balance does not represent the life that you want to have, you're going to have to wake up in the morning and act like it does. Do you understand? You're going to have to start thinking and then feeling the way that you want it to be before you have any evidence that it is that way. I have been practicing this stuff since I was 12 years old. I have lived through 2 situations in my lifetime where I have had almost zero income and had to recreate myself 2 times now in my lifetime. I have done it by doing exactly the things that I'm going to talk to you about over the next year. I know that it works. I am living, breathing proof that it works. And anyone that's known me for a really long time can attest to the fact that it works. When I work with a client, they end up doubling or tripling their income over time, okay? Because they do what I show them can be done. All right? So you're going to have to set yourself up with all of these different things that we're going to talk about. New habits, new routines, new thoughts, new feelings, new actions. You're going to need to do all of those things before you have evidence that it worked. You're not just going to wake up one day, you're not going to go to bed one day having a $200 in your checkbook, and then the next day you're going to wake up and there's $5,000, okay? Unless, of course, you won the lottery, and I have news about that too. People that win the lottery and don't do the work in order to keep it, they end up losing the money. Check it out. Do some research. Look at how many lottery winners don't keep the money or end up, losing it. It's because they haven't done the work. There's no way to get around this inner work that you need to do. There's no way to get around that. And I will tell you something. I have looked at recently people that have been studying as long as I have that were in a network that I'm familiar with. And when I asked them what their daily practices were, to keep that thought process going, they don't have any. They're not using the tools that they know how to use. And then they wonder why their life isn't the way that they want it to be. You have to do the work. I literally spend an hour and a half every morning setting up my life the way I want it to be, verbally, in affirmations, image books, all the tools that I'm going to tell you about. I'm not joking. People that are around me can attest to that. I've been doing that for a solid 2 decades now. And my life has gone like that with, some bumps in the middle, different things, right? What you are thinking inside is what you are radiating out. So I really, really, really want you to understand this as we begin this new body of work together. How you are radiating out is what you are pulling back to you like a giant flippin' magnet. That's what you are. You're a magnet. And all of the things that you tell yourself inside your head that you think nobody else can hear, or that you think no one else is paying, is listening to, or whatever, that's what's coming back to you. If you want your life to be different, you hold all the power for that to happen. You hold all the power. You have the ability to change anything in your life. You have to be willing to do the work. That's the place where people don't want to do the work. They want to say affirmations or read something, and they'll do that for a week or two, and then when it all isn't seem to be working, they're done with that. They're right back to their old habits. Consistency is key. New routines and habits are key. And faking it until you make it is required. It is. You have to get up in the morning excited about what you're creating before you see any evidence of it. That's how you're going to bring it to you. You've got to start radiating out what you want to see happen. Stop complaining about what's not working. Stop wallowing in self-pity about how it isn't the way you want it to be. Do something about it. You can do something about it. I have done something about it. And I continue to do something about it. You hold all the power. It's not a mystery how to change your life. It's not a mystery why your life is the way that it is. If you start to dissect your language and your thoughts and all the stuff that's going on, you will see that you have been attracting exactly what you are radiating out. And sometimes that's a hard conversation to dig into, because a lot of people don't want to take personal responsibility for what they've created in their lives. They want to blame someone else for what has happened to them. They want to blame the past, or their parents, or their job, or their boyfriend, or their wife, or their husband, or their this, or their kids, or their that. They want to blame something else. Because if you blame something else, you don't have to do anything about it, right? Because it just happened to me. I don't know why my life is like this. I just don't have very good luck. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then they call their friend and they say, oh my God, you're never going to believe what happened to me. This person did this and this happened and that happened. Okay? Radiating. That's what you're radiating. Wake up, people. Wake up. You have everything to do with what's happening to you. And if I'm going to spend my time every Saturday morning showing you how to correct this and have something different, then you have to understand that you are the source of what happens to you. You have the power here. And you have the ability to do something different. You have the ability to create something new. You, honest to God, can have the life that you always wanted. That's not a pipe dream. That's not a bullshit line. It's the truth. You have to do the work. That's the part that a lot of people don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you that you're going to have to do the work and that every day you're going to have to do the work. Year after year after year after year, you're going to have to continue to do the work to get the result that you want to get. I've been practicing since I was 12. I have been doing a daily practice like no shit for over 20 years. Every single day. I still do it. I will continue to do it until I don't any longer reside on this planet, because I know that that's what's required to keep the level of living that I want to have and the type of life that I want to have. I know that I have to be willing to do that work, and it means catching myself. You know, when I see something or I want to say something shitty about somebody, or I go to say to my husband, oh my, and I have to catch myself, and I'm still catching myself, and I still need to be better about that. And there's lots of places that I still need to be better, you know, and I've been practicing for a long ass time, and I still have work to do. I still see work to do. So if I've been doing this, I'm going to be 54 this year. If I've been doing this since I was 12, do the math. If I still have a lot of work to do that I see for myself, imagine you as a beginning practitioner, the work that's before you. Now, the great news I have is that when you do the work, you start to see the results, and it works. That's the good news. And honestly, doing the work really isn't bad news. Jude, good morning. Doing the work isn't bad news, right? It's just what's required. There are so many people out there teaching, new thought and prosperity principles and all this stuff, and all of their content is great. There are not very many people that tell you how hard it is, that you have to do the work, that you have to consistently do the work. There is no easy solution to get your life from where it is to where you want it to be. It means that every step of the way you have to do battle with yourself and change your beliefs and your thoughts and the words coming out of your mouth, because what you radiate out is what you are attracting in. So if you don't like what you're attracting, you better start looking at what the hell you're radiating. Pay attention. It's not rocket science. If you're negative and pissy and shitty and you talk about people behind their back and you complain, and then you have circumstances coming to you that are unfavorable, hello? It's not a mystery, really. I mean, it seems to be a mystery because people seem to not get it, but it's really not a mystery. When you break it down, it really isn't. And you really have to continually look. I have to continually look. I keep wanting to raise myself to another level, and then I have to look again, like, okay, I'm at this level, I'm doing really well. If I want to go to the next level, what more work do I need to do? How do I need to shore myself up more? What do I need to, clean up? It's a constant conversation. What happens is, though, it's cyclical, right? It's like a spiral. So you go around, you get it, you elevate, you go around, you get it, you elevate, you go around, you get it, you elevate. Some people mistakenly think that you go around, you get it, and then you got it, and then you just sit there. You'll do the work and get yourself to a level, but then it will be time to go to another level, and then it will be time to go to another level, and then it will be time to go to another level. And the news that I have for you is that as a practitioner of this stuff for over 3 decades now, even more, 4, I don't know, whatever, forever, a long time, it gets easier. Every level is easier in that you just know what you need to do, and you know how to shore yourself up, and you just, it's easier to do. It still needs to be consistent. You still need to do it every day, but it gets easier to do because you just know, like, oh, I need to go to the next level, so I need to be disciplined with myself in this way, or I need to add this to my daily practice, or I need to start looking at this or doing this, or, oh, it's time to clean out closets again. It's time to get rid of the stuff that's not serving me. It gets easier to do. All right. So that is what I want you to get out of today. We're going to keep talking about this. Next week, we're going to talk about the law of the vacuum law of prosperity. We're going to continue, and that again falls between kind of your personal routines and habits and your prosperity plan for your life. So we're going to keep talking in this realm here. For homework, if you're interested, I would like you to make a list of how you think you're radiating. What are you radiating out? The thoughts that you're thinking that you think nobody can hear. And you don't have to share this with anybody. Just jot it down. Like, just start to see what goes through my head on a daily basis and make a note of that. And how am I behaving on a daily basis towards kids, towards others in my life? Like, am I a joyful, grateful person? Do I radiate that out? Am I radiating out joy and kindness? Or am I radiating out negativity and shittiness? Am I short-tempered with people? Do I not give of my time? Do I multitask so I'm not really paying attention to people in my life? Like, how are you behaving? What are you radiating? Take a look. The first step to change anything is to recognize what the hell needs to be changed. So I encourage you to start to do this work. If you follow along with us every week, and if you miss a live, you can catch it as a video later on the Facebook page. We put them up on YouTube, and you can also catch the podcast audio. So you won't miss anything, really, even if you miss me live. So if you're willing to roll up your sleeves and delve in with us over the next year, when you can catch them and make them up when you can't, your life will change. If you take what we're talking about every Saturday morning and you begin to apply it and you do the work consistently, you will change your life. And if you want evidence of that, you're welcome to go to revealingleaders.com and check out the reviews that are there that talk about people that have worked with me or people that have followed along with Coffee Chat for a long time. Because people are changing their lives because they're paying attention, they're doing the work, and they're using the clues and tools that I'm giving you for free. No charge for any of my stuff here. I am going to start taking a few clients again that want leadership coaching. Be talking more about that. We're creating a place on the site where people can go find out more about that. But that's a conversation for another time. This particular Coffee Chat show and everything that comes with it, downloadables, everything, all of that is free. It is my gift to you because I know what it's like to want to change your life and to do the work in order to do it. And I can share that with you because I've been there, done that, lived it, was a single mom for 19 years of my son's life. I've done all that. I've been bankrupt. I've been broke. I've been poor. I have had low self-worth and low self-esteem. All that shit. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, walked through it, and now I am very confident that I can lead you guys through it and out the other side. So it's my gift to you. My time is valuable. Your time is valuable. Use our time together to do something different. Use it to change you. It will change you if you do the work. So I'll be here next Saturday morning. I look forward to seeing you then. Go and visit us at revealingleaders.com. You can catch past coffee chats there. There's a bunch of free downloadables there. You can read my bio there. If you are new to the show and you're wondering who the hell I am, you're welcome to go find out more at revealingleaders.com. So remember that you are a magnet, and I want you to think about what you're mentally choosing and accepting, because that's really what you're radiating. What you're radiating out is what you're mentally choosing and accepting. My sister-in-law is with us. I miss her. Hi, Nan. So What you are mentally choosing and accepting is where you are radiating from. Where you are radiating from is what you are attracting. Pay attention, you guys. You can change anything, any circumstance in your life you can change. And I know this to be true because I've done it. All right. Go check us out at revealingleaders.com. And we'll see you next Saturday morning, bright and early at 8:30. We will say goodbye to our podcast folks. Goodbye, podcast people. And we will say goodbye to you, Facebook fam. Good to be back with you. I will see you Saturday morning, next Saturday morning. All right. See you soon.